Yo, yo. Okay, let's run it back a little bit. Hold on, let me just get up out of here. All right, y'all. Ah, hold on, what's that? All right, I had to get into my little groove. You know what I'm saying? Had the little dance, had to do my little dance, my little two-step. Had to get into had to get into the rhythm. It's NFL playoffs, baby. NFL playoffs is here. Playoffs? Playoffs? We already had one classic game already with the Los Angeles Rams putting on a classic performance and getting the W. The Rams is something to watch out for. They're something to watch out for. Now, this game in particular is something to watch out for too, because the winner of this game will face my Eagles. If my Eagles get past the 49ers tomorrow, right? I believe, yeah, that's right. So we could beat Green Bay. We could beat Chicago and Green Bay. So I'm not worried about neither one of these teams. But we got to get past the 49ers first. We got 49er issues, man. We got to get past the 49ers. And going into the playoffs, we're not so hot right now. My Eagles are very vulnerable. So anything can happen. And this has been a weird NFL season, right? Somebody was telling me that today. He was like, yo, did you notice that this NFL season is by far the weirdest NFL season ever? I was like, I don't know about ever, but it's definitely one of those seasons that is 100% weird in every aspect. But welcome to 2026. We got fucking Tank Davis, not Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez going back against Shakur Stevenson. That's this month. You know, the 49ers beat the Eagles tomorrow. The Eagles did. The Eagles win. Man, Eagles winning this, man. Stop hating on my Eagles. We're going back to back. Eagles going to the Super Bowl. You know, I picked the Packers to win this game. So I don't know about anybody else, but it was my prediction for the Packers to win this game. So far, I'm going right. So far, I'm up there. You know, NFL playoffs out here. The NBA is still doing their regular season majig, right? Get back into seeing what's popping with them. You know, I actually been out of the loop with the NBA a little bit, which is kind of weird. I've been so busy. And the only sport I've been following right now, because I had to pick, I'd rather follow the NFL because it's the playoffs. I could follow the NBA right after this playoffs is over with. They ain't doing nothing but regular season bullshit anyway. Oh, no doubt, baby. We got this. We got this. Thank you, Anthony. You know we got this. Eagles going to win tomorrow. I guarantee it. And we're going to go on to beat Green Bay, too. Taysom, stop hating. Stop hating on my Eagles. Now, some people reacted to my top 5 NBA players. Some people was like, yo, I'm surprised you put Steph in there. I mean, yeah. You know, I also put Anthony Edwards in there because of the demand what the guy has to do consistently, you know? And he does win. He does show out in the playoff time. That's the legend killer. He beat Durant. He beat LeBron and Luka. I mean, like, what do you want from Anthony Edwards? I mean, he beat some of the best players to ever play basketball, and he's young. He got his whole career ahead of him. So he got a pretty good resume for a young guy, you know, and he's playoff tested, playoff ready. So he's in my top 5. You know, he's finally in my top 5. I'd rather put him in my top 5 than Wembanyama because Wemby didn't do nothing in the postseason yet. Now, if Wemby keeps playing the way he's playing now, and he plays like that in the postseason, then yeah, I take Anthony Edwards off. But right now, I still get Anthony Edwards in there. But anyway, back to the NFL. Your Patriots beat the Chargers. Oh, I'm not so sure of that. I'm not so sure of that, man. You know, I could see y'all losing. Yeah. But we're mainly going to win because of Saquon. He does so much for us. He bails us out so many times. No, he does a lot for our franchise. He does a lot. Yo, yo, Chi-Town, where you at? They're calling you out, Chi-Town. Where you at, baby? Where you at, Chi-Town? Hold on for a minute, y'all. All right. I'm back. Woo, G Money, what up? What up? This is our first live stream of 2026, really. Like legit live stream of 2026. Oh my God, I'm seeing a commercial right now of a deep dish pizza. Oh man, I wish I had some. We got a guy that's a Bears fan that I know. He had Williams jersey, Salab Williams jersey. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But hey, he had a Williams jersey representing for his Bears. He may have to take that off tonight after seeing what the Bears are doing. Zach's Buccaneers is out. Chi-Town Bears will be out, and your Eagles will be gone tomorrow. Yo, Taysom, that's a vicious comment, man. Yo, that's harsh. That's harsh, man. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have some tears coming down my eyes, man. But you know what? We going up against the haters. We are right. Eagle Nation, baby. Eagle Nation, we got this. We're going to the Super Bowl. Do not doubt my Eagles. We had enough fun in the regular season. Now it's time to win. Two-peat, baby. Two-peat. Now, do I feel confident about us two-peating? No. I don't feel super confident, but I still believe in my Eagles. I've been supporting the Eagles through hell and high water. That will always be my team that I support. I am a true Eagles fan. And you know what? I have confidence in my boys. You know, hold on for a minute. But I'm going to let y'all in on the secret. Jalen Hurts has never been my favorite quarterback. As a matter of fact, if I had a choice, I would not want him on my Eagles team. That's the shocker right there. I was never fond of Jalen Hurts. Now, since he represents for my team, I have to, support. But I was never a Jalen Hurts fan, really. I always thought there was too much quarterbacks in the league that's better than him. But at the same time, I can't take nothing away from him because he has won. Okay? He's a winner. I can't take that away from the man. The man has won. How do I look like calling him a non-winner when all the guy does is win? He's a winner. He's been making my Eagles title contenders for years. Now, you can make a case that he's not the best player on the Eagles. I agree with that. I think it's Saquon. He's like our clutch guy. Saquon is our clutch guy. We could have won that game if he, I'm not going to even get into it. But that last play when he fumbled, choked, and threw an interception, and Saquon was just right there for the picking, you could have just passed him the ball and let him gain some yards, and we would have won. I'm still not happy with him from that play. But you know what? It's time to move on. So I think we'll do better. I think this time we'll actually win. You got I got Chargers tomorrow. Yeah, Taysom. I got Chargers tomorrow. How you like that? You against my Eagles, then I'm against your Patriots. I got Chargers tomorrow. How you like them apples? How you like them apples? Huh? Sour grapes. Sour grapes. Chargers tomorrow, baby. That's what I got. Let me guess. You think Drake May is I was just about to say his name. You think Drake May is the best player in the NFL? Of course, you're going to say that because you're a Patriots fan. But does anybody else in here believe Drake May is the best player in the NFL, or at least the best quarterback? You know. "2026 is going to be a great year." It's going to be a fantastic year. Right now, let me do a little. Right now, I go Mahomes, but I think May had the best season. Well, he had the best season this year. Yeah, I mean, you can't even say Mahomes had a good season. Not making it to the postseason after you went to the Super Bowl is a down year. I'm gonna be supporting my Eagles tomorrow, but I cannot watch them here. I cannot do a live stream of my Eagles tomorrow. Why, you ants? Because I'm going to be busy working, doing something. You know, work comes first. All fun and games don't always last. Hold on. Yo, but what was it? Carolina and Rams game was spectacular. What a good game. If you missed that game, you missed a great game. Probably one of the best games of the playoffs. Oh, and the Spurs is beating the Celtics right now. How you like them apples, Taysom? He said, I'm scared. Yo, man, I'm not scared, but I would say a little nervous because we haven't had the best few games for these last runs yet, you know. So that is giving me a little, worry for concern. But the Spurs are 34 seconds away to beating your Celtics. Man, what a great year the San Antonio Spurs had. Talk about a sleeper team. A team full of nobodies and one generational talent. It's kicking ass in the regular season. And he's going to go to the postseason for the very first time. Amazing. A good game also today was the Cavaliers and the Minnesota T-Wolves. What a good game. Great game. 146 to 135, which is a good 134, excuse me, good game. Now, how much of you in your households have OLED TVs? And is it a big deal for you guys to get an OLED TV? I'm in the market for a TV, but I'm a very conscious buyer when it comes to TVs. I usually don't spend more than $500 on the TV. It was like a religion of mine. I don't believe in spending over $500 for a TV. Right? You may say, oh man, you've been having out those no-name brand TVs forever. Actually, no, because you could get like the value of TVs, the prices went down so much. You could get yourself a 4K TV by LG, Samsung, all the top brands for like less than $500. Yes, the Bears are done. The Bears had a good season, though. They had a good season. Look at Dave Man's reaction. Yeah, he ain't lying on that. He's not lying on that. But Taysom, do you have an OLED TV in your house? The best and latest and greatest in technology? Or do you don't need that stuff? You know, a lot of the times I'm at a crossroads. I'm like, do I really need this OLED TV? Or can I just get a mini LED TV? You could get like a TCL TV for like $500 and it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. It literally costs you nothing. I mean, $500, $600 for like a big screen TV. Perfect. Okay, so you have a Samsung QLED TV. Is it 4K? Are we looking at 120 hertz? And does it have the soap opera effect? I know I'm hitting you with a lot of questions, Taysom, but I'm in the market for a TV, so you have to. I like picking people's brain for information. So it's 4K. All right. Does it have like 120 hertz? And if you don't mind me asking, how much was it? I'm in the market because people are telling me to go and get an OLED TV, but OLED TVs are very, very expensive. No, they still make 1080 TVs. Yes, they do. You can get a 1080 TV from Vizio, Toshiba, Sharp. They still make 1080 TVs. They just don't make them big screen no more. But they still make them. Oh, okay. Do you know the hertz? Because people tell me, yo, you got to get yourself a 60-inch, a 60 hertz TV. You know, oh, not 60 hertz, 120 hertz. But I don't want that soap opera effect. Oh, 75-inch. Oh, God. I have a 75-inch, but I sold it. So now I have no TV. I have no TV. I literally have no TV. I sold mine. I had a 75 TCL. But now I'm in the market for a new TV. Just in time for the Super Bowl, I could get myself a brand new TV. You like Samsung TV's main menu? Okay. You like the interface of Samsung TVs. I like LG interface because LG TVs, their remote have a little mouse, and the mouse moves around your screen. Like when you click on an app like Netflix, the remote is like a magic remote, they call it. And you click. You know, I like that. It makes your TV look like a computer. I like that idea from LG. So I am strictly LG right now. But LG TVs are kind of expensive. You know, they're not kind of, they are expensive. So let me take that back. They definitely are expensive. But people are telling me to go OLED. I don't know if it's worth it. Because what am I going to watch in an OLED, honestly? You know, when you go into a store like Best Buy, Walmart, you see such a beautiful screen on the TV, and you're like, "Oh, can I take that home with me? I want that same experience, that same picture quality." And when you get home, your picture don't look nothing like that. All those displays and those demos, the TV look nothing like that when you get it home. It looks no different from any other TV that you're watching, and you barely could tell the difference. OLED, QLED, and Super LED, well, whatever the hell they want to call it. Hold on for us. All right, I had to talk to the missus. I'm back. Oh man, are you watching this game? Yes, I'm watching this game. You know it. It's 6-21. I'm watching this game as I talk to you right now. You know. All right, I'm back. My laptop shut off. No, I'm not. I don't have internet shortage. My internet bill is paid. I have an old laptop, so if I don't charge it, it dies out very quick, which is very weird because I have a MacBook Pro sitting there untouched, and I also have a OLED laptop sitting there not touched. You know, so hey Google, what is better, QLED or OLED?
The choice between QLED and OLED depends on your viewing habits and room conditions. OLED TVs are generally considered to have superior picture quality, with perfect black levels, infinite contrast, and wider viewing angles because each pixel emits its own light. They are great for watching movies in dark rooms. However, they can be more expensive, and there's a slight risk of burn-in if static images are displayed for long periods, although newer models have features to reduce this. QLED TVs use quantum dots to enhance brightness and color. They are typically brighter than OLEDs and perform better in well-lit rooms with natural light, as their backlight
I
is
do
much
like
more
brighter.
reflect. QLEDs are also generally more durable against burn-in and are often more affordable. So if you prioritize the best possible picture quality in a darker room and don't mind a higher price, OLED might be better. If brightness, durability, and a lower cost are more important, especially in a bright room, then QLED could be the better choice.
Okay. Now you just heard what she said. She said QLED is more brighter than OLEDs, but OLEDs have better blacks. I don't know if I'm gonna be watching programs that need better blacks, you know, but I do have a small TV that's a mini LED. So maybe I could get an OLED to have something different. It makes no sense to have two TVs that's similar, that's the same. But my main TV, my big screen TV, I don't have no more. I used to have a 75-inch. I do not have it no more. So I need to get a new TV again. QLEDs are very affordable, so I may look into that, but we'll see. But it's definitely going to be an LG. I am going the LG route. I am not going the Samsung route. I'm going the LG route. Even though I heard Samsung makes better OLED TVs, especially now. But I like that LG interface. I like that whole LG community. Pause. But I like the ecosystem. Sometimes you buy something brand wise just because you like the ecosystem. Like a lot of people know Apple is repetitive, but they love the Apple ecosystem. They love the Apple tech, you know. So if they have one thing, Apple, they just match it up. Some people like to match, you know. If I have an iPhone, I want an iWatch, a MacBook. You're gonna get all the Apple products, right? Sometimes people like to match. I like to be diverse. There's a lot of gadgets I like, you know. And call me crazy, but I really like. What movie is it? Jason Momoa and David Bautista. Oh, this sounds great. Okay, the Wrecking Crew. All right. I really like getting. I don't know if it's a bad habit of mine, but I like double of the. I don't like double of the same thing. I don't like completely committing to one ecosystem. You know, I like having the best and the competition because everything needs competition. If I have a PlayStation, I want an Xbox. I want your competition. I want to be in both ecosystems. If I have an iPhone, I want a Samsung. I want number one and number two, vice versa, whatever one you consider. If I'm watching NBA Finals, I want to see the best two players compete against each other, right? 1 and 2, opposite of each other. The same way I like my electronics. You know, I don't like just one ecosystem. There's some people out there that get everything Apple. Apple this, Apple that. If Apple made a TV, they get that. Apple got a desktop, they get that. And not all Apple products is worth the price. I think Apple laptops is trash. Overpriced piece of trash. You could just get yourself a regular laptop that does way more stuff. They got way more diversity to it. Better than an Apple. Apple still got the same old Retina screen with the same old pixels in it. You could get like 4K screens with a regular laptop. But anyway, even Apple phones is overrated to me. I don't know why people like iPhones, but I think they like that ecosystem. They committed. They locked in. You know, but I don't do that. If I have a Samsung phone, I don't need a Samsung watch to match with it. You know, I don't need a Samsung TV, a Samsung phone, a Samsung watch, a Samsung radio, a Samsung DVD player, a Samsung. You know what I'm saying? I don't need every product Samsung make just because I have, you know, one. You know, I'm not going to get a Samsung refrigerator because I have a Samsung phone, if that makes sense. You know, I like being diverse. But my crazy ass, I probably I buy usually double of the same thing, but the competition of it. So if I have a MetaQuest, like the VR, I'm going to go and get the PlayStation MetaQuest. PlayStation VR, because I like having both. I like full ecosystems. You know what I'm saying? I like both. Oh, look at this game. Man, the Packers not really putting them away, but the score is kind of out there, man. It's 14 minutes to go. I don't see the Bears making some comeback to win this game. You know, that Hail Mary pass almost led to a touchdown. But the Bears are desperate right now because they need to do anything they can to win this game. Yeah, I don't like Jalen Hurts that much neither, but he plays on my team, so I got to support him. If I had a choice to pick another quarterback over Jalen Hurts, I actually would. That's what I was saying before. It's nothing personal. He's just not. He's a very off and on on and on football player, and I don't see that. You know, I don't want him on my team like that. He's very inconsistent, but I can't knock him too much because he bought a Super Bowl. The man is a winner. Somebody wins, I can't knock him too much. I can say whatever you want about Jalen Hurts, but you can't call him a non-winner because he won. The man came and won. And he makes the Eagles title contenders each and every year. I cannot disagree with that. I have to keep it a buck. Damn, I'm trying to figure out something here. Hold on. Let me see. No. Life is fun like that. You have to mix it up sometimes, man. You can't eat the same food all the time. You got to mix it up. That's what I like doing. I like mixing it up sometimes. I don't want the same food all the time. I saw these two raccoons fighting outside. That was the weirdest shit ever. Raccoon on raccoon violence. But man, the way they were screaming was beyond crazy. Let's see what it's again. All right. So the Spurs are 7 seconds away to beating the Celtics. How you like that, Taysom? The Mavs just lost to the Bulls. Well, about to lose to the Bulls. Some NBA games. The Jazz is down big by the Hornets. The Hornets like up by 40-something points. The Clippers took care of the Pistons today. The Pacers took care of the Heat. And the Cavaliers took care of the T-Wolves. Yeah, I mean, he may be a better quarterback, but I mean, I can't knock Jalen Hurts too much, man. He won. You know, he helped my team win. So do I think there's other guys more talented than him? Yes. I think Jordan Love, a guy you see playing right now, is more talented than Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts got that ring, man. No, he got the pinnacle of NFL greatness. He won. So I can't take that away from him. 13 minutes to go. What is this guy doing? Oh, okay. He's rooting for his team, basically. But yeah, I may have to start looking at other options now. See, the more I try to buy the TV that I want, other stuff comes out. You know, buying TVs is the most frustrating thing ever. Because you get a TV, you have to live with that TV for the next 5-6 years or more. TVs is a long investment. And it's frustrating. There's so much TVs out there, you don't know which one to get. No, because you want to get your money's worth. You spend $600, $700 on a TV, you want that thing to last, especially if it's big screen. Some people keep their TV for like 10 years. That's half of a life cycle. To go with one TV for like 10 years is a huge commitment. A very huge commitment. It's not something a decision that you make overnight. That's why it's so hard to pick the TV that you want. Pricing, I don't know if pricing actually matters no more, because if you spend $1,000 on a TV and that TV gave you 10 years, I would say that's worth the money, right? It has all the bells and whistles that you could possibly ask for. What more do you want? Because you could get a lot of TVs out there that's real big, but it don't pack that much power. It's just a regular TV, but it's a big screen, right? So I'm past that. I don't want that no more. I had a 75-inch TV. I'm going down to 65. 65 would be the biggest TV that I will have now. I don't want no TV bigger than 65 inches. Because when you move, at least you could pack that thing and it won't be frustrating. Oh, is that an interception? I think that's an interception. Do the Bears get the ball? I don't have the audio on, so I can't tell. Jordan Love getting sacked. Yeah, I mean, I could agree with that. But at the same time, Jalen Hurts won, so I can't take that too much away from him. Oh, it's a flag down on that play. I used to have a Samsung TV. I was really happy with my Samsung TV. That Samsung TV was the best TV I ever had. Best TV I ever had. It was like 120 hertz, 240 motion rate. It was 3D. It came with the glasses back in the day. Man, that was my favorite TV. Absolutely gorgeous TV. That's when 1080 was around. 4K wasn't around. But that was my favorite TV. Absolutely favorite. And it was made by Samsung. But Samsung is quite expensive. Quite expensive. And sometimes their picture lags. Hey, Google, does LG B5 have the soap opera effect?
Yes, LG B5 TVs, like many other modern flat panel TVs, can exhibit the soap opera effect if their motion smoothing feature is turned on. This feature, which LG calls True Motion, adds extra frames to make fast-moving scenes appear smoother, but it can make movies look less cinematic. You can usually turn this off in the picture settings under Advanced Settings, and then Clarity, where you'll find the True Motion option. Many filmmakers, including Christopher McQuarrie and Tom Cruise, recommend turning it off.
No, I don't want to turn it off. I like True Motion. I like that soap opera effect. I want it for movies. The last time I watched a movie with the soap opera effect, I believe it was like Batman. But I love movies with the soap opera effect. It's awesome. Turn my hertz all the way up. Turn my power up. You can even get yourself an 8K TV now. But nothing is filmed in 8K, so an 8K TV is absolutely a waste. It's a waste of money to buy an 8K TV. Oh my God, the Bears is making the comeback. 11 minutes to go. It's still making the comeback. They're playing desperate football, man. They're trying their best to win. Wow. Wow. Look like they took a loss. The Bears is up out of there. They got what? A couple minutes to go before this game is up. And the Bears season will come to an end in a matter of 11 minutes. 11 minutes away till their season ended. It's the thing about football, man. One and done, and you're out of here. Looks like I may get up out of here, man, because I don't see the Bears making the comeback. If the Bears score a touchdown, I stay. If they don't score a touchdown, I'm leaving in the next 4 minutes. I'm going to give them some hope. Oh, here come the Bears. Here come the Bears. Uh-oh. I said if they score a touchdown, I stay. If they don't, I leave. And they're about to score. (15-21). The Bears making that comeback. They ain't going down without a fight. Bears get that touchdown. They coming up. They coming back. 16-21. Now we have a ball game on our hands. All state. Oh, speaking of movies, let me see what movie I'll be watching this week. Mm. Trying to book a ticket for this anime movie. I'm a member, so why are they charging me full price? Man, this thing is starting to get really tricky. Friday, I could do Friday. We could do Friday 10/20. I won't be getting no packages then. What the boom. No, I don't want. Okay, something's definitely wrong. Six. Okay, it's not over yet. Maybe that's why. Why is this not working? Let me watch this movie Primate. All right, that's all movies for the day. 16-21. Let's see if the Chicago Bears have some fight in them. And here comes those Packer boys. Damn. 16-21. You could tell a brother a little bit tight when he's doing a live stream and his eyes is starting to roll. That's how I feel right now. But I need that energy back in me, man. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Now the Packers are trying to make that comeback. They got 8 minutes to put this to to kill off the Bears. If they score a touchdown, I think this game is sealed for them. They have to just all they have to do is just ride the game out, play the clock right, and I think they'll win this game if they score another touchdown. But they got to score another touchdown. They have to score another touchdown. That's the only way I think they could win this game convincingly. Ah. Oh, almost was an interception. Jordan Love almost threw an interception. If the Packers choke away this game and the Bears find a way to win it, oh my God. That's all I got to say. You saying this shit, bro. Seven minutes to go. Let's see some magic happen. This is a slow burn football game, though. It's one of those slow burns. It's not as exciting as the Packers game. Okay. Oh, here come the Packers. Here come the Packers. Touchdown. What a good play. What a good play. This game is over. This game is over now. At least to me. He jumping over the defenders, twists and turns. What a great run. What a great run. Gain a couple of yards. Okay. What a good run. Great run. Oh, shit, don't tell me he just missed the field goal. Crazy. What, you trying to make the Chicago win? Must be cold out there in Green Bay. Can't kick a field goal. What a great game so far now. Now it's a good comeback game. Having a good ending, but I think this game is over now. I think that was the fat lady about to come out and start singing her song. I think that's over. Stick a fork in them. They're probably done. Except if they score one more touchdown, this game is over with. It looks like that's what's going to happen. Well, that's what happened already. So, to me, the game is over. Great game. Chicago, bye-bye. I'm going to touch more on this later for football coverage, but I'm going to be out right now because we're hitting the 1 hour mark. I just wanted to be here for 1 hour, 60 minutes. And yeah, Green Bay gets this W. We out. Peace.